YouTube Zan, what is your boy Zed back with another banger video. In this video, Daniel Dubois calls out Usyk to a rematch. Usyk is the best heavyweight of his generation. I'm gonna talk about why Dubois deserved a rematch. Let's get it. First of all, Daniel Dubois called out Usyk to a rematch yesterday after Usyk defeated Tyson Fury in a tough match. I was telling people, they was rooting for Fury. I said there wasn't much Fury can do to change Usyk's game plan, which was to get on his line for as long as possible and to just throw that left hand over and over. I was telling people that the overhand left was gonna land consistently in the first place. Like I was telling them, he gonna get on Tyson Fury line and throw that overhand left consistently and throw that straight left until Tyson Fury don't want to take it anymore. And eventually he was able to push Tyson Fury off the line. Tyson Fury, his game plan was to put on 30 more pounds and grow his beard out. That was his game plan. Be big. And that shit don't work when you're going against a pro boxer. If you're not gonna be more quick, if you're not gonna set more traps, if you're not gonna be more technical, all that big shit don't matter. They just make it easier for them to pick you apart. And Usyk eventually got into a rhythm where he would pick Tyson apart, press him out, be on the front foot, and wear him out. And yeah. But Dubois, at the end of the match, Dubois got into the ring and he was like, yeah, I got robbed. Let's rematch. Let's run it back. Let's get it. Tell Frank Warren, let's make it happen. That's what Daniel Dubois told Usyk. And Usyk, like the good sport he is in a competitive year, he said, let's do it. And that's why I like Alexander Usyk, because Usyk told Dubois, let's do it. He could have just tried to ego him and be like, you don't deserve it. But he told him, let's do it. And I respect that. But the whole media somehow, some reason, mad at Daniel Dubois for wanting to get a rematch. Isn't that what people who lose should want? They should want to avenge their loss. But people are so used to losers. There's a lot of people in the sport who don't want to avenge their loss. There's so many dudes with an L on their record that haven't avenged their loss. Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez. Who else then took a loss to haven't avenged themselves? It's a lot of guys. Errol Spence hasn't avenged himself, but he definitely called out Bud. But the point is, they mad at Dubois for calling Usyk out. He hurt Usyk. I think the people that don't want him to fight Usyk is really trying to protect Usyk. And I like Usyk, but I do think Dubois hurt him legally, and I do think they should run it back. And yeah, the media really mad at this dude for wanting to avenge his loss, bro. And they wouldn't care, He beat Tyson Fury convincingly, and Fury demanded a rematch. Nobody cared. But when Dubois does it, it's a problem. But with all that being said, I still think Usyk is the best heavyweight of his generation, even if he fights Dubois again. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, he don't turn down no smoke. When you beating everybody and fighting everybody, it's hard to question how good you are. Just like Terrence Crawford, when you fighting everybody, when you fighting all your contemporaries, beating them all, it's hard to say you're not the best. That's why we question Canelo's resume nowadays. Cause when the last time he fought and beat somebody that was on a pound for pound list? Maybe if he fights David Benavidez, he could get some of that congratulations. Maybe he could get some of that credit if he fights Benavidez, but he too scared. He's too scared to fight a bigger man. He's too scared to fight a smaller man. He would rather fight. It's just weird. Canelo pick and choose who you want to fight, so it's weird. But yeah, like I'm saying, Usyk the best. He done beat almost everybody. The only people he didn't beat in their prime were Wilder. He hasn't beaten Zhang. He hasn't beaten McCauley. But there's a lot of names in heavyweight that we can match him up with. It depends how long he's gonna be in the sport, though, because I don't see Usyk staying around for that much longer. I see him maybe cashing out versus Dubois again. Once he cash out versus Dubois, what's next for Usyk? Zhang, McCauley. Who knows if he even take those fights, because those tough fights. But Turkey might make the bag worthwhile. But yeah, dude not turning down no smoke. If you say Usyk name, he wants to fight you. That's the type of belief and confidence he got in himself, and that's why I like Usyk. Usyk one of my favorite fighters because one, how he carry himself. Two, what he stand for. He stand for his country. You gotta respect the man who stand for his country. But at the same time, I'm upset that people. Well, I'm pissed off that people treating Dubois like he a bad guy for wanting to avenge himself. Would you not want him to unify, get a chance at undisputed in a rematch? Is that not what boxing is all about? When Muhammad Ali called Joe Frazier out after he lost, were people mad at Muhammad Ali? Absolutely not. They wanted to see the fight, but I think the people that's mad at Dubois are secretly scared of him fighting and beating Usyk, so they don't want him to fight him instead. But ultimately, I think Usyk gonna run it. I think that's his next fight gonna be Daniel Dubois for undisputed, and this is Usyk's chance to be 3 times undisputed, which is crazy. And yeah, like I'm saying, Dubois deserves this rematch because just like how everybody, all the fanboys were saying robbery when Loma lost to Devin Haney. Um, I'm not getting enough of that. When Dubois punched Usyk in the stomach, it made him sit on the ground for 5 minutes. People don't give that enough attention. They say he hit him with a low blow. I say he hit him in the stomach and made him piss himself and almost shit on himself. That's what I think happened. Um, so I feel like they robbed Dubois of a serious knockdown punch that could have potentially been a KO punch against Usyk, and they played it off as a low blow, which was smart on Usyk. But come on, let's be real. He hurt that dude. So it's only right that they run it back. Otherwise, it looked like fear by the media. We know Usyk not scared of him. Usyk said, "Turkey, let's make it happen." But it looked like fear by the media. They scared of Daniel Dubois because they saw what he did to Anthony Joshua. He's a world champion. We world champion don't deserve a fight against another world champion. It's only a matter of time. But let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time, man.